The Chicago Bulls get ready to take their home court against the Brooklyn Nets. Can the Bulls finally get back in the win column after a 4-game losing streak? We're going to talk about it all and more right after this. What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host there, Haize. But more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this content tonight, y'all. The Bulls are taking on the Brooklyn Nets, y'all. The Brooklyn fucking Nets, man. The Bulls should be able to get a victory in this game, but unfortunately with everything with the Chicago Bulls, you can take nothing for granted, assume nothing with this Bulls team, because as we know, any way that this Bulls team could find a way to struggle, they probably will. And that's just the way that things work out for this Bulls team. Unfortunately, this is coming off the news that we've lost Noah Essengay for the season, which I just did a breaking news live stream for that. So it's unfortunate now that we've lost Noah Essengay, but the Bulls still got to get this done, man. We'll see what they're going to do in this game, how well they're prepared. What the hell, bro? Collins out, White out, Smith out, Jones out, Okoro out, Huerter out. What the fuck is this season? Well, I mean, here's what I'll say with this, right, is that this is the Brooklyn Nets, and maybe the Bulls are looking at it as a chance to get some players a little bit of extra rest. Maybe that's the case. But yeah, man, this is about to be an interesting game. Now, with that, you get players like Lachlan Albrook who showing some really good energy for the Chicago Bulls. You may take a look at, some other people as well. Julian Phillips, we'll see what he can bring. He's brought some energy a little bit for this Bulls team, but this Bulls team is still starting. Josh Giddey, Trey Jones is going to be out there as well. You're going to get Ayo Dosunmu out there, Modest Buzelis, Nikola Vucevic, with still, some depth still coming off your bench. They better figure it the fuck out. And that's just really what this comes down to. Figure it the hell out. And that's just all I got to say in that one. Figure it out. We went from promising season to what the fuck in the span of a month, bro. Like, yeah, bro. Hey, can't get it. Don't say that. You better go knock on some wood right now. Better go knock on some wood. It can always get worse. This is insane. Noah Essengay this season is the play with injuries so far. Yeah, I mean, when you look at it like the Bulls and the Bears, right? Like, look at the way the Bears season started off with all the injuries and the fact we're just getting some of those guys back now. The Bulls are dealing with huge amount of injuries also. The difference is the Bears still found a way to win, mainly because you have 53 people on a roster. The Bulls, on the other hand, are struggling right now. They're looking for a win. They wish they can get a win, and hopefully they can find one, and we'll see if they can, man. Anthony Vargas says, "What up? How your day?" My day's going mostly okay, bro. Mostly okay. I feel pretty good today, man. I've learned to not let the Bulls stress me out too much. It is what it is. Season started strong with great team chemistry, but I noticed the chemistry start to drop from losing, and I don't know if you noticed that one Vooch interview with Jalen Smith. He got pissy for Jalen. Yeah, we've all seen it. We've talked about it. Like, you think I'm the number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls. You think I didn't see it? You think I haven't talked about it? I post every single day. We're talking about 1,642 straight days I post that. You think I could post that much if I'm missing shit? No, I didn't miss nothing. No, I'm just giving you some shit. But yeah, the team, after the 5-game losing streak, the team's never been the same. They haven't had the same energy. They haven't been looking like they've been having the same amount of fun they were having before. A lot of things have fallen off and changed for this team. And we'll see. We'll see. Emmanuel Miller and Lachlan is the only G League players the Bulls have to play. They also have Trenton Flowers, but it is what it is there. We should still be able to win. Man. I'm getting very frustrated. I had a long, frustrating day at work. Hope they do not add to it. Listen, even if they do, just get over it. It is what it is. There's nothing you can do about it. It's outside of your control. The one thing that everybody here under the sound of my voice and in this live stream can tell you is that the Bulls struggles have nothing to do with us. We aren't the ones that are supposed to be out there on the court. We're not signing these people. We don't have anything to do with contracts. So don't let stuff that's outside of your control frustrate you too much, man. And I say that as Petty Roosevelt, the crash out king. Don't let it frustrate you too much, man. Remember, Julius Randle got injured in his first game in his rookie season and came back a monster. I'm not going to say history repeats itself, but some food for the – what, Shay? You be making some comparisons that have absolutely nothing to do with each other. What the flying fuck does that have to do with the price of butter that we're talking about right now? What does that have to do with anything? Have they given a time frame for Coby's new calf injury? They have not, because much like with the last calf injury, it doesn't seem like this one's as severe, right? Like with Coby's last calf injury, they shut him down quick. They let it know he was going to miss a couple of weeks. Even them announcing today that Kevin Huerter is going to be out a week, but to still listen, Coby White is doubtful, to me says that it's probably not as severe as the last calf injury, but they're still not going to play with it. As long as there's tightness there, he's not going to play. And I wonder if the calf injury just came down to, like sometimes you get injured, you put a little bit more stress on a different part of your body. Maybe he was overcompensating. Who knows? But I think he'll be fine. I'm really thirsty for a W drip. I'm going to pray for us. Let's hope so, bro. Always want dubs. Always want dubs. I don't understand why Modest is not shooting 25 shots a game and developing his mid-range compared to last year. If you don't see any growth, then you just are looking for something that's not there. Nobody on this team is going to be taking 25 shots per game. That's not I told y'all coming into the season, people like Modest is going to make a superstar leap. I told y'all his role is not going to be to take a bunch of shots, 14 to 15 shots per game. That's what he's going to get. Now, if he's talking about growth, I tell you how he's growing. He's shooting more off the dribble than what he did last year. He's creating more for himself. He's passing a lot better than where he was last year. Now, I do think lately he's settled more for three-point shots than attacking the rim. But if you go and look at the metrics of it, how Modest is scoring and where he's scoring at has changed. He's definitely grown some from last year. It's just not this crazy leap that people expected in year two. And it usually doesn't happen in year two. There's not a lot of times where, it's usually you're looking at year 3, year 4, where a player makes a huge leap, right? And then even then, that's if they're the first or second option on the team. He's still behind Josh Giddey. Still, I think he gets about the same amount of shots as Nikola Vucevic now, right? When Coby's out there, he's going to get a little bit less too. That's just not the role. But he has grown as a player. You got to look at it for a little bit different, because if you're looking at growth only as a huge change in output, that's not what it is. But how he's getting his buckets has definitely changed for Modest Buzelis this season. You must be happy at least you got Bears winning. I'm a Bulls-Raiders fan. Oh, listen, you're Bulls and Raiders? Oh, shit. Yeah, definitely happy for my Bears, bro. It's been a long time coming for the Bears. They've secured their first winning season since 2018. We can get a double-digit winning season, but it doesn't mean nothing if we don't make the postseason. And I don't want to say that. Growth is still there regardless, but I think for the Bears this year, they have to prove as well that they can make that necessary step and get to the postseason. Now, coming into the season, I'll admit, I didn't think that. I'm not going to act like I thought that coming into the season. I'm like, oh, you got to make the postseason. I didn't necessarily think that. But I do think with what they've shown now and how they've grown now, it's yeah, you need to go out there and make a postseason. You're this close to it. Go out there and fight. Go out there and compete. Go out there and make the postseason. And then we'll see what the future holds for us, man. Dalen Terry back to that mean we might now see Emmanuel Miller. Bro, Shea infected all y'all. He infected every single last one of y'all. Calling it right now. We play good most of the game and collapse in the fourth. You act like that's a magical fucking prediction. That's literally what we've seen the last 8 games. Haize, how do Trenton Flowers play? Have you ever seen him? Yeah, I've seen him play. He's nothing special. Just take it one game at a time. It just takes that one switch that flips and everything could turn around for the Bears. Look at already the seasons that have turned around. In this season so far. Look at the Suns. Look at the Detroit Pistons for where they started to where they are now. Look at the Orlando Magic starting to put it together. They're I get it. And as fans, we are going to react, and I'm not going to blame anybody for that. That's what we do as fans. It just comes with being a fan of your team, a fan of sports. But the season's not over. And that's why I said people will be telling y'all or acting like, oh my God, it's all over. It's all done now. We're done. We're done. The season's going to suck. We're back to the same. Oh my God. Oh my God. Just tell them to shut the fuck up. Like, tell them Haize told you to tell them to shut the fuck up. Like, it's way too early to say for sure. Now, I mean, if you want to have a legitimate conversation, shit don't look good. And I wouldn't dare say that either. But there's a lot of season left to be played. A lot of season left to be played. And let's see where the season's going to put us at. Miller and Lachlan are pretty playable. I would rather see them than JC. I mean, listen, Javon Carter's been playing pretty well. Like, I think the last game he was back to the ball-headed hoe version of Javon Carter. But, you know, we'll see. Javon's role is to come in there and try to stretch the floor. That's what his role is. You're not getting Jared Allen. Like, I don't know what y'all think as far as the Bulls having trade assets. Like, you realize Jared Allen, I believe, is a former All-Star. If the Cavs make Jared Allen available, the Bulls are going to get priced out instantly. Now, Nick Claxton, maybe, right? But we'll see. We'll see. This game might as well put up 15 shots because there's no one to score. Oh, he's definitely going to get his shots this time. And this is where we need to see Manas Buzelis take that step. Like, we need to see Manas Buzelis, like, when you are down players, this is when you need to see, be like, all right, let's see, go out there and be aggressive, but be smart, right? The problem with Manas is that even in games where he has been aggressive shooting, he's taking bad three-point shots, way too many of them. So, you know, we'll see. The Bulls should just revamp the roster and not re-sign Coby. No hate on Coby, but I think new players should come in to change the culture. They should go look for dogs that sounds all good and it sounds flawless, but then you got to realize this is the real world. This ain't Walmart where you can just walk and be like, hey, we need some dogs in here, right? And letting players walk that have the talent that Coby is stupid. And I'm not calling you stupid. I'm saying that would be stupid by a front office. Like, even if you don't see Coby as part of your future, you either trade him or you try to complete a sign and trade in the offseason. You don't let players that are talented like Coby walk. That's stupid. And again, not calling you stupid. I'm saying that would be stupid by this front office. And it very much so would. That's not good business. That's not how things get done. That's not good for anybody just to say, oh, let's just let Coby walk. That's not good for anybody. I can tell you that right now. So, no, they should not just let Coby walk. But if they don't see Coby as part of their future, they should try to shop him and figure out what they can get for him if they don't see him as part of the future. But it's not simple as just letting people walk, oh, let's get some dogs in here. That's not how rebuilding, even if you do want to go rebuild, that's not how it works. It's not how it's successful. That's why your brother is so thirsty. My Raiders ain't winning another game for the rest of the season. I need my Bulls drip. Well, hey, you caused that. You was talking all that shit, right? At every step of it, you cursed their season. It was personally you, Corn. You thought y'all were getting Ben Johnson. Called it. Ain't never called into Bear Central before. Called into Bear Central to try to say, oh, y'all think y'all getting Ben Johnson, he's going to be a Raider. Boom. What happened? Didn't happen. Then you had the nerve to call in and be like, we were losing to the Raiders. Boom. Didn't happen. Like, you have cursed your season, big dog. You've done that, Corn. Your old ass did that. It seems like AK doesn't seek out certain intangibles. We've managed to get a few aggressive players over the years, but it doesn't seem like AK targets that trait. I mean, it's hard to target that trait, right? Like, don't get me wrong. Intangibles are a thing. But I think you also got to realize, like, not every player's intangibles translate to the team the same way, right? Like, for example, look at Dillon Brooks. Dillon Brooks in Memphis is a lot different than Dillon Brooks in Houston. And I'd say that we've seen another evolution of Dillon Brooks with the Phoenix Suns, where he's kind of more refined as an offensive player. So I get what you're saying there. And, yeah, we need some toughness on the team. I was actually one of the guys when Dillon Brooks was a free agent. I wouldn't have been mad had they went after and got Dillon Brooks, because I think at that time it would have been perfect for what this team needed. But, yeah, I mean, we do need toughness. Like, there's no doubt about that. I'm not going to knock that. We absolutely need some toughness on this team. Yeah, and hopefully the Bulls can find it is what we'll say there. Saw the hilarious dumb Giannis to the Bulls rumor. Coby White, Modest, Vooch, Collins, 2026 first-round pick. I think for Giannis, Thanasis, and Coffee immediately said enough internet for today. Oh, man, listen. I love every single one of the Bulls fans. I love every supporter that we have here. But there's only one person that two people, but mainly one, that I've ever seen. Like, people who send screenshots of the trade machine usually are the worst people in the world. Vaughn is the only one that consistently does it where I'm like, okay. Even Vaughn has had some trades before. I've been like, Vaughn, you tripping, bro. But, you know what I mean? Have fun with it. It is what it is. People are just having fun. Wait, what did I miss? Noah's shoulder contusion. Oh, yeah. So I had a live stream probably about 5 minutes before we started this. Noah Essengay has to get shoulder surgery, and he's out for the rest of the season. So we will not see Noah Essengay for the rest of the season. Jared Allen, $32 million in 2028, little too much. No, that's not bad money at all. The $32 million is not bad money at all. Like, that's not at all. Like, you're seeing like role players get 18, 20 million. So for Jared Allen, no, 32 million isn't too much. Like, if the Bulls trade, like, contract is the least of my worries for Jared Allen. It's what the Cavs realistically want back. And no, you're not getting Jared Allen for Coby White and Nikola Vucevic, which some people will say, right? But yeah, you know, it is what it is. So Noah out for the season, huh? Should have drafted Derek Queen. Nope. See, this is the thing. Fans, we look at just the now. Go and look at how many players looked better than Joakim Noah his first year. Just go and look at that. Go and look at how many players in that draft looked so much better than Joakim Noah his rookie year. Y'all got to stop losing the forest for the trees. Like, Noah Essengay could still very well turn into a more complete player than Derek Queen. Now, you can be more complete and not necessarily better too, but stop having buyer's remorse for a player that's 18 years old. Noah Essengay is 18 years old. Some of y'all didn't even know how to make a woman come when you were 18 years old. Like, just chill the hell out. Like, let's chill out. Some of y'all was still jacking off with socks at 18 years old. Now y'all have graduated to fleshlights. Like, let's stop trying to make a draft pick that it was never about just this season for Noah Essengay. Drafting Noah Essengay was always about seeing him as the best player long term, right? And so, yeah, it sucks that we didn't get to see him this rookie year. It sucks that he didn't need to play a lot of minutes. All that stuff sucks, right? But let's not start having these think pieces on, oh, my God, we failed another one. It's another bust. He's played 4 minutes of NBA basketball. 4 minutes of NBA basketball. You know how many minutes of NBA basketball Chet Holmgren played his rookie year? 0. Right? 0. So let's just chill out, right? Let's just chill out, and we're going to see where this is going to get at, man. We're going to see where this is going to be. I wish Jerry would sell this team. Haize, he's never going to sell the team. He's never going to sell the team. Never. Top 3 rim protectors Haize would get. I need some hope, friend. You're asking for the top rim protectors I would get? You guys know I'm big on Walker Kessler. I love Walker Kessler as a player. I think he brings a lot of exactly what we need defensively for this Bulls team. It would mean that you have to there has to be a larger workload offensively on players like Modest and XYZ, but I think that when you look at Walker and what he does defensively, how he rotates out on players, go and look at his defensive rating switching on the guards. It's crazy, right? Like, those are the type of things. So, we'll see. We were saying the same thing about Patrick Williams. Y'all, and see, that's another thing y'all got to stop. Everybody isn't – Patrick Williams didn't fail because Patrick Williams isn't skilled. Patrick Williams fell because Patrick Williams doesn't care. He has no motor, no gear. Patrick Williams' skill set is still one of the best skill sets in that draft. The problem is Patrick Williams is a fucking head case, right? So skill isn't the reason that Patrick Williams didn't succeed. It's the fact that the dude doesn't love basketball, and you can clearly see that about himself. He doesn't love basketball. That's why Patrick Williams failed, not because of the lack of skill. Giannis requested a trade, got me thinking about the possible destination. Who knows? Windy City and Bulls aren't trading for Giannis Antetokounmpo. I can tell you that right now. I was being funny when I said I wish Jerry would sell this team to you, Haize. Oh, you sell it to me? First of all, fuck no. Ain't nobody going to let me own no team. Could you imagine if I owned a basketball team? Could you imagine what that would look like for the world? Like, let's just take a step back and just think about what that would mean for the city of Chicago. What would that mean for me, myself, and my stress levels, and what that would mean for the players that play on my team? Do you think that I could see the lack of effort that this Bulls team has been given and stay in the press box? Do you know how quickly I'd be down in the locker room like, You country bitches. Every single one. I'd be Denzel Washington in the training day every damn game. I'd be like, I'm putting cases on all you motherfuckers. What the fuck are y'all doing in here? You think motherfucking Mark Cuban was a passionate owner? You don't want me owning a sports team. You don't want me being a coach of a sports team at all, because I would get fined by the NBA every fucking game. There would be 82 fines against Haize as the owner of a basketball team every single time. Because I would literally be going the fuck off. I'd be on the sideline looking at motherfucking Patrick Williams like, get your ass up out of here, bro. They'd be like, you can't suspend somebody for missing a wide open three. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, no, bro, no. I know it's not my ministry. It's not my ministry. Not my ministry. Free throws, rebounds, and turnovers is what's killing the Chicago Bulls team. A lot's killing the Chicago Bulls team. A lot of it. Wait, no, Noah is out for the rest of the season. He's out for the rest of the season. But all right, y'all, man. It sucks. This is what it is. It's unfortunate where our Bulls are right now, y'all. But hey, what are we gonna do about it? All we can do is come in here, pray, keep playing, and trying to get shit together is all I can say, man. That's all I can say, bro. Like, I'm just trying to keep my head above water and trying my best not to flip out. Hey, this is the first year I remember seeing you do live calls for the Chicago Bulls. Yes, this is the first year of me doing live calls. P. Will should be cleaning the Dunnies' first hour of Haize takeover. Listen, just let me take over. You know what? Let me come in there and be the motivational speaker for the Bulls. Just let me talk to them. I guarantee you, if you just let me talk in the locker room one time, half these motherfuckers would be giving effort, bro. Because y'all know how passionate I am about our Chicago Bulls. Let me just talk to these motherfuckers one time, bro. Jerry, AK, Michael, somebody got to be watching this. Let me talk to them one time at halftime. Just one time. That's all I need. Just one time. I guarantee you see the effort flip overnight. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. Because when I pull out these pictures of their mama and be like, I'm going to post your mama's nudes, they're going to be getting their shit together for real. Hey, is that pic of Noah getting dunked on is good enough reason to say we messed? No, it's not. Because that's actually a perfect example of the stuff I'm talking about. He got dunked on, but he cooked them the rest of that game. He scored 25 points, 12 rebounds, I think 3 blocks in that game, and we won the game. So that is the perfect example of what I'm talking about. Don't get so caught up in the moment that you lose the big picture. Because, yeah, he got dunked on. You know why he got dunked on? Because he was trying to compete to block a shot. He was actually giving effort. And then he took getting dunked on and cooked them the rest of that game. They couldn't do nothing with him the rest of that game. He cooked them the rest of that game. That's what I'm talking about. I got to chill a little bit. But all right, y'all. I love you guys, man. I'll catch you guys here in the live call. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See Red. All that good shit. I'm going to go get some tea. I feel my voice starting to go out on me. Love you guys. Peace.
This has been a presentation of the Break Media.